I'm Matt Luca. I'm the attorney for the Laundries, the defendants in this case.
Could you just spell your last name?
L-U-K-A.
So I guess, can you talk about too, I mean, we know that this has been so hard on the Petito family, but for Chris and Roberta too, you said that this has been a lot for them in the public eye.
Yeah, it was obviously a terrible, terrible thing to happen for both families. And, you know, the Laundries have also lost a son and had to go through that terrible experience as well. So it has been very difficult for them. And certainly we were hoping that they wouldn't have to relive a lot of those details during a deposition.
Your reaction
How do
to
you
the
feel?
judge's
Yeah,
decision?
how do you feel with the judge's decision?
You know, certainly, you know, the judge's decision, obviously we're disappointed that he didn't rule in our favor, but, you know, we have a great judge and he gives a lot of consideration to our arguments. So I appreciate the thought he gave to our case, and the depositions will go forward. And I know that Mr. Riley and I will work together to make sure that, that the questions asked are reasonable and fair.
What do you think that Roberta, I mean, how the Laundries feel with this decision? What do you think?
Well, obviously I haven't talked to him because we just stepped out of the courtroom, and I'm sure they'll be disappointed. But again, you know, they'll be prepared to speak at the depositions, and it really won't affect them too greatly, other than the emotional experience of having to relive those horrific days. Thank you.
Matthew Luca, the attorney for the Laundries, now Pat Riley, the attorney for Nicole Schmidt and Joe Petito.
Why don't we do it this way, because this one's a shade.
Where do you want me, over here?
Just right here, just a different back.
And our camera crews and members of the media moving over a little bit.
Can you come up this way so we're not blocking people from going into the courthouse? Thank you.
Mr. Riley, can you say and spell your name, please?
Yes, Patrick Riley, R-E-I-L-L-Y.
So I guess, how do you feel knowing that the depositions won't be blocked at all and you can move forward?
Well, I appreciate that what Attorney Luca filed and why he filed it. He's just doing what his clients want him to do, but in my opinion and my client's opinion, this is just another example of the Laundries wanting to keep information from getting out to show what their part was in all of this. So we're really pleased with the court's decision today and believe it was the right decision.
I'm sure for the Petito and Schmidt's families that this still continues to be so hard, but as the case continues to draw nearer, it doesn't bring closure, but just having these, I don't want to call it a win, just motions in their favor, how's it making them feel?
Based on the text I just received from them, makes them feel pretty good. They're happy that this is the second time that there's been something filed to try to stop us from doing what we're doing, and the court has decided we can't be stopped and won't be stopped from doing what we're doing. And we all look forward to this case going to trial and prevailing and showing that what the Laundries did was extremely damaging and harmful and hurtful to the Petito family.
Do you guys expect the Laundries to invoke their Fifth Amendment right?
The Laundries can't evoke their Fifth Amendment right because they're not charged with a crime.
Is that why we saw this motion, basically?
I think this motion was intended, as you heard, to keep the information that was asked of the Laundries limited to a very small period of time. As I said in the courtroom, this case isn't about whether or not the Laundries are going to be embarrassed by the information that comes out. Frankly, that's too bad. It doesn't compare slightly to the anguish that the Petito family has had in this case.
So where do we go from here?
Where we go from here is the deposition and see where we go after that.
You said that they sent you a text message. What does that
They
text
did.
message say?
It said, I think it said, I can read part of it to you. I don't know that I can read all of it to you, but it says, oh no, I can't read that part.
Okay.
It said yes and great job, thank you. There's more to it, but I'll keep that between us.
Mr. Riley, there were, just to clarify, because I think the public is confused that initially that this case was over. There was a settlement earlier this week. Can you expound upon that and their reaction to the settlement?
Sure. There were two cases filed. The first case I think that we filed was this one, the intentional infliction of emotional distress case based upon what Christopher and Roberta Laundrie did in making that really insensitive and outrageous statement that they made about hoping that the body is found when they knew in fact that she was deceased. The second case was the claim that Nicole Schmidt, as personal representative of the estate of Gabby Petito filed. It was a wrongful death claim in which we were asking for damages against Brian's estate. That's the case which was settled for $3 million.
We appreciate
All right.
your time.